Hey boys and girls, welcome to my video. This is the first time I've ever streamed anything. Today I'm playing World of Warcraft and I am farming rep for the Sha'tari Skyguard in order to get my Nether Ray mount. I've been at this about 300 years now. I'm getting pretty close. I don't know if you can see my experience bar here, but I've got about 10,000 more points to go. This used to be a lot harder. I know back in the old days, you could do this. When you did it, there were quests you had to do, and you could only do a couple a day. Now they have a repeatable quest. The repeatable quest you can do over and over. You have shadow dust right here from these guys. And for every 6 of them you get, you can a daily quest turn-in. Which isn't really a daily quest, you can do it over. These guys only give you like 11 rep each. Some butterflies flying around. These, I don't know if these are like their babies or what. I mean, weird hybrid shit going on. But they're only worth 5. And even this, if you collect, I guess I can better explain this. There's these shadow potions, elixir of shadows, and when you have this active, you'll see right here, when you have it active, you can see these guys lurking in the shadows. You can kill these for rep as well. If you don't have that on, they don't show up. And they drop these time-lost scrolls, which, if you collect 10 of them, you can activate these piles. And these piles, when you have 10 of them, will let you pick a mini-boss to fight. And they give you about 100 points apiece in rep. Which still means you have to kill a absolute assload of them. There also used to be a quest over here where you could summon a boss and he gave you quite a bit of rep, but they took that out. At least I haven't seen. This is Mists of Pandaria. I'm playing on a private server. You know, I like to be frozen in time. I didn't want to play Legion. It just seems stupid. And initially I wasn't going to play Pandaria, but you know, now that I'm into it, it's challenging, man. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, pandas, you know, this is just a cash grab for WoW. But then I got to playing it, and it's like way more challenging than I even realized. Anyway, these shadow dusts, if you get 6 of them, I don't even see them in my inventory. I'm just going to assume I have some. Talk to this guy right here, and you can cash it in, and watch down here at this experience bar when I cash this in.
See you around.
For every 6 of those I get, which not every enemy drops one, it goes up that much. And I have to fill the rest of this bar up in order to get these mounts. I'll show you the mounts. The mounts are Nether Rays, which are really cool. Let me see if I can bring this up here. I don't know if they let you do this in here. In retail, you can click on that and it'll show you the mount, but here it won't show you until you get it. You'll notice here it says I have to be exalted with them in reputation in order to buy this. That's what I'm working for right now. You know, I'm on a quest to get 100 mounts. Right now I've got 64. I've been to Anchorage. I've got all the mounts there. I've got all the rep mounts for the Alliance and the Pandarians. Pandarin, I guess what they're called. And some random other shit. Like I got the time lost proto drake here. I've got the phosphorescent stone drake that drops in Deep Home. And these are the next ones I'm getting. And after that, I'm going to go farm some dungeons and old raids. I'm probably going to work on Tempest Keep and try to get the Ashes of Alar, which is a flaming mount, which is very, very cool. But anyway, this has been my life for the past few days. I've been farming these bastards. It was really profitable for me. I mean, I guess it still is because they drop a lot of greens and blues as far as gear-wise. And I have enchanting, so I can disenchant those. The auction house. And doing to a degree, then I got a whole bunch of them banked up. Let's sold everything, and currently rolling at about 2,600 gold, and just killing these bird beak ass bastards. And I'm playing as an arcane mage, and I'm level 90, and I'm fairly well geared. I am at average item level of 522, which means I can pretty much go through here with Arcane Explosion only and kill everything with one hit, no matter what it is. Makes it easy, but it's still really fucking difficult, because not that it's challenging, but it just takes so long. And this is way quicker than it used to be, even. Like, it used to take months to get this rep built up, because you can only do a few quests a day. And you can only do these so many times, and then they just kind of turned it off. So, I'm glad they fixed it, but it's still a huge pain in the ass. Of course, I guess if they just made it available, that'd be different. And I haven't seen anybody else up here farming either, so I haven't seen any of the mounts flying around, so a lot of the newer players know about this. There's a lot of people on this server who have played Warcraft for a while, but hate on this expansion pack. Don't know any of the rep bonus. Unless you know about this, because this isn't indirectly in any flight path or quest path. You have to have a flying mount to get here. There might be a way in without a flying mount, but I'm pretty sure you need a flying mount to get here, which a lot of people don't even get to like level 70 or 80 because they don't have the gold to get it. But you can fly up here, and that's the whole area, is just this whole quest line of getting rep for these guys. So you could get, they also had some gear you can get, which was pretty good when Burning Crusade was out. This is part of Burning Crusade. But, you know, now it's just trash gear. You know, you can disenchant it, or, you know, not even waste your gold on it, really. But you can also get those mounts, and that's why, obviously, why I'm here. But now that people have just kind of blowed through this, because this was a level area as well. You know, normally at level 68, people, or even 60 on this server, would go straight to Northrend. And just bypass all this level 70 stuff altogether, because they don't get any gear out of it. By the time you get there, if you're keeping up with your enchanting, you don't really need the procs from all the disenchants here. So most people skipped it, and I guess it just kind of got forgotten by a lot of people. I mean, there are some people that farm it, but I never have seen anybody farming it on this server. I'm playing WoW, by the way, Mist of Pandaria server. Private servers are free. There is a bit of a pay to have your cosmetics kind of deal going on. You can buy like tiered gear and stuff like that. It's not pay to win, but you can get perks like mounts and stuff if you buy points. And in this game, it's kind of cool because you can actually buy those points with actual gold instead of actual money, though you can spend money too. And it's really easy to sign up. Just go to WoW, Google that, and when you Google WoW, it'll give you a little sign-in process, and you just download the game client. In this case, it's Mist of Pandaria. Let's go farther. It's the old style Warcraft, so it caps at level 90. Oh, that guy just dropped a whole bunch of shit. But it caps at level 90 instead of the new system, which I have to know how it works, but I know the levels are a lot lower in number. But I don't know exactly how that affects old content. I know there's some changes to like phasing and things like that, but this is probably the last patch. I played a little bit of Legion. I played Warlords of Draenor just a little bit because I had a trial to it. But this is the last patch I feel like that still has kind of the old Warcraft vibe. My favorite patch, I don't know, like, I like Wrath of the Lich King a lot. Like, that's where I really, really got kind of a craft. But Cataclysm was great, man. Like, just the Mount Hyjal, when you go there, you can actually, there's an older raid called the Battle for Mount Hyjal, and when you go to Mount Hyjal as a zone instead of the raid, it looks somewhat similar. You can tell that it's aged because the Battle for Mount Hyjal was in the past. You can actually see the similarities, and I just think that's a really nice touch. You know, they could have cheaped out, just made a... They actually kept elements like the raid in that zone, you know, for continuity's sake. I'm getting pretty good up there in the rep now. Like, I feel like another 3 or 4 days of grinding, because I can't do this for hours. It gets to me after a little bit. But anyway, if you guys, if you're Warcraft fans, or if you ever wanted to dip your feet in Warcraft and didn't want to pay for it, I mean, the private server, this is Mist of Pandaria. It will take you to level 90. It includes the Burning Crusade content. It includes Wrath of Lich King, Cataclysm, all the raids and dungeons, and the Mist of Pandaria expansion pack, as well as the original. And the Tory WoW servers also cover Wrath of Lich King, and I think they have a vanilla server too. They also have a PvP on Test Realm, but they also have a role-playing server too, so if you're really big playing aspect of Warcraft, then they've got your back. As far as the community goes, the community's great here. I mean, there's some foreign people that kind of, you know, some foreign people on video games, you know, their culture's a little different, so you kind of got to get used to their kind of sense of humor, or lack of, because some of them don't have a sense of humor, but, you know, cultural things are cultural things, I guess. That Walker Stalker just snuck out of nowhere, like me in the ass. But, I mean, with any private server, there's not a ton of moderation, so sometimes there's a little bit of racism, you know, which is never cool. You know, fortunately, you can block, or you could just tell them off like I do. And the other good thing about World Chat on here is you can't use it until you're level 15, which means you can't, if you block somebody, they can't just go make another character and come back and harass you. They have to at least get to level 15, which on here, I think it's 2x experience rate, or it might be 3, or you can play normal, but I think we're on 2 right now, which is double experience. It still takes you a little bit, few hours. I mean, if you grind it, maybe less than an hour, but it takes a little bit, so someone can't come right back and harass you. Apparently, people are really cool here. I've not had a whole lot of problems. Like, I feel like most of the racism is actually pointed towards the Mexicans that play. Of course, then the Rexicans are just as racist towards some of the other people, so it balances itself out. Not that I'm a big fan of it, but I just call it like I see it. But generally, it's a good community. There's a lot of intelligent people here, a lot of people that are old school, but there are also some people who are always looking for advice. Starting a guild here is really easy, too. Basically, since it's free to make an account, you can make multiple accounts and start your own guild if you have more than one computer. Like, I had another laptop, and I had Audrey make an account, and she signed up for a guild. And on here, you only need 4 signatures to your guild charter to make a guild instead of 10 like in retail. So making your own guild is really cool. And my guild, of course, is called There Can Be Only One. And that's true because it's just me. I just got a guild because I need the bank space, you know, because I've got all these different things I want to do. A lot of the things that I wanted to do in retail, but, you know, after playing months and months and all the money it costs, I just couldn't justify it. But free, you know, I'll play the shit out of it, you know? And also, there's really no downtime. The server rarely crashes. They don't have, like, that whole 12 hours of downtime it just goes, man. It's a lot of fun. There's even under looking for raid. You go right here. You can also do flex raids, which are tiered raids based upon how many people are in your raid. Scenarios, which are custom scenarios for dungeons. Like, I'll show you here. I don't know. I wasn't real familiar with this first, but there's scenarios that happen in certain dungeons, like Scarlet Monastery and places like that. But you can queue up for those and run raids and dungeons and get your Valor tokens and your Justice points. And it's a lot of fun. You know, I can put up with a little bit of server inconsistency for free. You know, like, there's a few little nitpicky things that are not perfect here. Like, when you go to, what's the name of that place? Let me look at my map here real quick. I think it's Twilight Highlands. Look, go back. Yeah. Twilight Highlands. When you go to Twilight Highlands, a lot of the monsters in these areas and the mobs, some of them are there, some of them aren't. Like, you'll go to places where, like, in retail you would grind, and you go there and there's nothing there. You know, and I think they did that because people skip this area and go straight to Pandaria. You know, because this is a level 85 area, and at level 85 you can go to Pandaria, which is here. You'll end up in, I think you start Karazhan, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you start in the Jade Forest down here by Paul Village. You start. But 85, you can go here. And Twilight Highlands is 85. And I think when they scripted the server, which means, you know, they went and rebuilt a lot of the things that were server side on Blizzard side, and they simulate those things. I think what they did was just kind of skip some of it because they knew people wouldn't be going there to level, because why get gear there when you're just going to get immediately better gear as soon as you land on Pandaria. But anyway, that's what I'm doing tonight, and this is the first video I've ever done where I've actually kind of streamed gameplay. I know I'm just kind of autopiloting here in the background. But if you guys like what you see and you want to see some more stuff, I play a lot of different games. I play this. I do Planet Coaster, which I really, really like a lot. City Skylines. We've been playing, Audrey and I have been playing a lot of Roblox, which is a lot of fun. Though some of it's pretty lame because, you know, kids make the majority of the levels, and it's obviously made by kids. We play, what else do we play? We play Minecraft a lot, mostly on the PlayStation, but I've got Minecraft on here too, and I think my video overlay actually works for that. And I can turn video overlay on, but I didn't want to put a hat on, so you're just getting my voice on this one. But anyway, I just wanted to try this out and see how it worked, and it looks like I have the gift of gab. Big surprise there. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go turn these quests in, and I'll see you